Alright, I'm going to start now, so this is the periodic table, and this is the way I did it. I'm going to tell you what everything is, and why I did it that way. Well, the reason I did it, because I seen a picture on how to rearrange the periodic table. They were in groups, and these are group names, and they all had colors. So I colored them, and I cut them out, and I put them in like a rainbow fashion, so it can help me remember what goes first, like the reds and the oranges and yellows, and greens, blues, pinks, purples, whatever. Then, this way I remember. And if I just remember the groups, what all these elements are and what group they're in, I could just remember the group name and put them in that group, so it'll help me memorize what they are. And these are the blocks. So these, like, can't really see it, but it's over there. They all have blocks. Well, they don't really have blocks now since you cut them up and rearranged them. And they don't really have, I don't know how to say that word. Forget. Valence, molecule, and orbitals. And this is what you can see inside the box. You got the atomic number, element, a weight, and the element name. And they're all kind of messed up because they're in different orders in a way, so everything's not the same. The two peers that evaluated everything, you guys can look at it. The two people that evaluated it was Ronnie, Nikki, Brittany, and they said about all the same thing. They said the lines weren't straight, and I was leaving stuff out, so I put the lines straight, and I put them back. I put added things on there so you guys can see what I'm actually talking about. I don't know what to talk about, but you know. You guys have any questions why I did that way or anything? Oh, I did. I told you. My explanation was. It's on my paper. We have to send it in.
I'll take care of that part. You just skip that. Scores at the bottom will be really bad because that's a 9-point deal out of 50. What? So that's almost 20%. If he did a perfect job and you gave him a perfect score and left out that 9, he'd still have 18% off, so he'd still only have about an 82. Written explanation?
Oh, yeah.
Row 18.
What?
Just leave that blank. Don't put anything in it. I'll take care of that.
Are we supposed to have one?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in modal already.
Okay. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought we just had it up there for us.
It's supposed to go up there today.
Do you have a turn-in thing?
Yeah, you're not late. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just get it in there today. Lenny, are you done?
I guess.
What questions do you have for him?
Why did you choose to do it that way?
Because for me, it helps me remember the way I did it because I'm different from everybody else. It helps me. Visual is the way I see things, and like if people do it on board, I have to see it. But if somebody tells me I'm not gonna actually know what they're talking about, they actually have to show me on how to do it. Mm-hmm. So people like me that have to have visual will probably understand it more than people that just tell you. Probably makes sense to me.
Other questions? That's a pretty good answer. Did anybody hear that talk about electrons? I missed it.
Yeah.
They're,
Just like you pointed out, it's like
Okay. And neutron?
Sure.
I don't remember.
Not so much.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember letting talk about subtracting.
I wrote that. Hard to explain it.
Are we up there?
they're right there.
Where is this from?
Row 12 and 13.
Oh,
Right there in the rubric, right
I
at the
think
top.
so.
There are pictures.
Did I introduce you top of energy levels?
Yeah.
And I missed it? Okay. What about solids, liquids, and gases?
Yeah.
No, I just put them all in
He
groups.
talked about blocks. But I don't remember the words energy levels. What's the difference between the blocks and the energy levels? The blocks are represented with a letter, right? S, P, D, and F. How are energy levels represented? Just a number.
What do you mean, just a number?
Just.
Hey, Mr. Schneider.
There's numbers in the side. I don't know. Never mind.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Up there, all the way to the left. 1 through 7.
1 through 7.
Like,
They're different though, since I cut them and removed them.
Might be time for a restart.
It would be.
Put your finger on the power button, which everyone makes you feel good, and hold the power button for like 8 seconds. So are we there? Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, we need to save this without the 9 points for the written explanation. We know that landing modified by
Out of what? Ow. How can you put the 1 through 7 on there if you don't move them?
You have to explain why you didn't.
you have to talk about all those.
Well, I didn't have them because I moved them.
If he missed one thing, then it's 0.
Yes, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
So you didn't, you talked about neutrons or not?
About what?
Neutrons?
I don't think he did.
What? That'd be a 0?
That's what I gave him. All for it. Yep, you just get some. So you need to get your sheet. You need to move down.
It's me, he knows it.
Just leave the written explanation blank.
Oh my God.
Yes.
This is weird.
Now I go back there.
Do we have to stand in front of that? For real? I'd rather not be on YouTube. What's on Big Dog now?
And you
Okay.
need to know how to fix that on your blank one too. Now, did you say it has Lighty's name on it?
Yeah.
Now, you guys get out of here at what time?
I don't like that. That is weird.
40 something? Okay.
I was gonna be standing over here staring at myself.
We are done with presentations at 25 after. So we have 30 minutes to
Okay.
get the rest of these in.
Okay. So I'm allowed to say the stuff off my
Oh, I
written
have to get it.
one too?
Yes.
Okay. So start.
Nope. Let's make sure that everybody has a blank one up.
Wait, one second.
Should be able to go to File, Open, Recent, and hit your blank one.
I'm doing the hard way.
Hannah, what'd you do all night that you're so tired? Oh. Oh, yeah. Austin, just shut up.
Is everybody ready?
Hoss. I'm starting. This is my periodic table. Can I start? I'm starting. Okay, it's ordered. It's ordered in electrons, protons, and neutrons, and I got this idea out of you. And I don't know. I don't know why I colored it. I just got bored one day and took Ronnie's highlighters and started coloring it. Okay, it's basically all in here. So I can read this? Okay. Shut up. Carbon is unique in that, well, I have some, okay, I'm just not even going to explain this that well. The only letter on the periodic table, if you notice, is the letter J. This is weird. Okay, each horizontal row in the table is a period. There are 7 or 8 total periods. The first one is a short and only has 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. The 6th period has 32 elements. In each period, the leftmost element has 1 electron in its outer shell, and the rightmost element has a full shell. I don't know how to really explain this. It's good enough. The periodic table has 90 elements that occur in nature. All of the other elements are strictly man-made. The rows in the periodic table are called periods. Columns of elements help distinguish groups in the periodic table. Although you might expect atoms as an element to get larger as their atomic masses increases, they do not always occur because the size of the atom is determined by the diameter of its electron shell. Element atoms usually decrease in size as the more left to right across a row period. And then I add this stuff. I'll zoom in. Like that stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Laddie, how do you turn that off? This? Oh my god, now I need it back on. Okay. Then I add this stuff. It's electron equals 1 plus located at the nucleus of the atom. Electron equals negative located at the orbital. Neutron is 0 located at the nucleus of an atom. Atoms must have equal numbers of protons and electrons. The atomic number equals the number of protons in the atom of an element. And then I had how to find electrons, and then how to find protons and how to find neutrons. Did I explain that? Okay. It's basically how I found all that, because he explained it. Number of protons, say in gold. The element of gold is Au, has the atomic number of 79. Any atom that contains exactly 79 protons in its nucleus is an atom of gold. The number of protons in an atom of gold is therefore 79, and there must be an equal number of electrons and protons in an element that must also be 79 electrons in the element. How to find protons. Number of protons in silver, say the element silver, Ag, has the atomic number of 47. Any atom that contains exactly 47 atoms in its nucleus is an atom of silver. The number of protons in an atom of silver is therefore 47. Atomic mass number equals atomic weight of an element rounded to the nearest whole number. How to find neutrons, say gold again. The atomic mass number is 197, and the atomic number of 97. The number of neutrons in gold is 197 minus 79 equals 118. Number of neutrons, mass number, atomic number, and then SLG, I have that up at the top, stands for solid, liquid, and gas. And number of energy levels in each period. The atoms in the first period have electrons and 1 energy level. The atoms in the second period have electrons and 2 energy levels. The atoms in the third period have electrons and 3 energy levels. And the atoms in the fourth period have electrons and 4 energy levels. So you guys can pass it around and see how I did it. I think that's it.
Question?
Like I have more, but I don't want to explain it all.
Who evaluated you?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Bree, Hannah, and was it you or Austin? Yeah, it was you. Oh, yeah, it was you. To make me change it? Just change the written explanation a little bit. They said that was pretty much fine.
How did you say this is organized?
I already forgot. That right down there. I think so. Because you explained it to me one day in class. Because I asked you how to find all that. Oh, I'm not supposed to be swinging that.
So it's arranged by neutrons, electrons, and protons?
Yeah, I think so. Because I asked you one day in class how to do that. You stood up here for a while explaining it. That is weird. I know.
We talked about the energy level in blocks.
In here, I have it. I didn't talk about it. I have a lot more in here. Go ahead, I don't care, laddie.
Austin, stop.
Did you identify things in the boxes?
What?
Did you identify things in the boxes?
Yes. Gee, lad, must not be listening.
Sure.
Well, basically, the things in the boxes are my electron, proton, and neutrons, and I explained how to get each one. We did. Now what?
Are you done?
Yeah. Should I send this to you then, or in a moto?
Everybody, sometime before 9:30, should put your Word document into Edmodo.
Okay, because there's a lot
into the
more.
What's in the box assignment,
Okay.
and you can take off the dongle.
The what?
The necklace.
Oh.
You said necklace.
See, you forgot about it, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. It's really not.
That thing's weird.
Wait, where do we?
It's a lot of stuff.
Submit your Word document, your written explanation, to the What's in the Box assignment. Your rubrics, we'll talk about it at 9:25.
Download file? Does like have like the little backpack thing? I know you did that.
You don't want to download. You want to submit, you want to turn in your assignment.
Is that way at the top?
Should be a blue button that says turn in.
It says turned in.
It says it's already turned in. Can you turn it in again?
I do not know. I'll try it.
Was it created?
What's this last box called?
Resubmit this assignment.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Yes.
that don't have
I haven't
option.
submitted it very well.
You can have multiple submissions. Yeah, these are not graded yet. And I did that on purpose so that you could still attach. Because after I grade them, then you can't attach things anymore.
Oh, my name's turned on. Wait.
Who's up next?
Austin.
Go.
You can't be volunteering other
They're all
people. If you're going to volunteer other people, I'm going to pick you.
I'll go.
Oh, okay, hi. Oh, it is turned on.
brand new deal.
It's like a bird.
I might have.
Hamburger.
For real. Cannot be able to offer to this years.
Yeah, legit.
That's gonna be college.
Oh, I don't like this emoji.
Yeah. Remember, in my explanation, I didn't say it.
Everybody ready?
Now,
Be ready.
I'm getting there,
Looks good, man.
You want me to say, yeah, Laddie also did this.
I
You
just
want me
call
to?
which one?
WISCH
Men or man?
MANN.
Oh my god. What?
Huh? Oh, that's what I was looking
Presentation / video. What's that mean?
That hurts.
Right on the nose. Nobody said no scope.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name's Madison, and today I'm going to tell you about how I rearranged the periodic table. So first, I cut out all the pieces, and I rearranged it by putting all the solids together, gases together, and liquids together. And then I labeled each of them just to help me understand it better and like visualize it better. And then I colored all the solids green, gases red, and liquids blue. And the reason I did that is because like I like to see things in groups and it helps me learn better. And then I'll tell you what's in each box. So up here is atomic number, and this is the atomic symbol, and that's a name, and then that's the mass. So the 7 that you see up here is the protons, and then the mass where you see the 14.01, and you guys probably can't see that, and that's like the protons and neutrons together. And then on the back, these are the energy levels. This is the valence E of electrons, and then this is the block shape of orbitals. And the blocks are the different sections in the periodic table, so I guess these would be like the blocks. And then, but when you rearranged it, they're not there because they're not in the order as the same one up there. And okay, and then I had Nikki and Ronnie evaluate my periodic table, and when I first did it, they said I needed to explain more about like the valence E orbitals and energy levels, and they thought it was organized, and they understood like why, like what type of person would like this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I already had the electrons, protons, and neutrons in this, and then I told you about the atomic number, symbol, name, and mass. And I guess this is easy for me to learn from because I like to see things in groups, and it's visual, and it just helps me see things better, I guess. That's it. You guys have any questions? Lottie?
You explained the
Yeah. I did everything.
What were your purity levels?
Nikki and Ronnie, and I said that they both thought it, like, they said that I needed to, like, explain more about the valence E orbitals, and then I did that right here. Mm-hmm. What? Right here. Valence E, energy levels. The same valence E, valence electrons.
Nope, you're red light. I'll take care of that. Is that it? No questions?
No.
Good job.
And actually, you got all of them. You did. Every single one.
Okay. Guess what?
Mine sucked.
No. We need to have chat. Yeah, it's not good. This class and all of my classes are going to become a learning community. That's what I thought you would say. Because we are not a learning community today. And that is not cool. If we were a learning community today, we would be more interested in making sure that everybody learns what they're supposed to learn than we are in talking to our friends in the back row during a presentation, which is so far beyond rude, it's not even funny. Can I pull my data stick? Okay? And we can't have that level of rude. Maybe there was a problem. Don't know, don't care. Okay? When somebody else is up here talking, you have to be quiet. I can't make you pay attention. I know this. Nobody can make you pay attention. Not even with vice grips on that nasty sensitive skin that mom likes to pinch back there. They still can't make you pay attention. You're choosing to pay attention because it hurts. Only you can pay attention. You have to pay attention. It is very rude. Our speakers up here today did a pretty good job, but there was some rudeness back there. And it's harder to do this while there's rudeness back there. And that's not cool. You don't want the rest of the class to do it to you. In Armour, there's bullying signs up all over the place because the kids keep saying we have a bullying problem on surveys. Teachers don't generally see it. Am I right? You guys know how bullying works. It happens behind the scenes. It happens because you don't care about the other people. And that has to change. We have to help each other learn chemistry. I can stand up here like I did that one day and explain it all. How many of you got everything you needed from that? None. You got some of it. Yep. How many of you got lots of stuff figured out because you went and had to figure it out? That's the way this works. But it works so much better if you help each other instead of hurt each other. It does. It's phenomenal when you help each other instead of hurt each other. These presentations, this is a chance for you to show what you've learned. And yes, there's going to be 11 of them, and they're all going to be just about the same, and it's going to get boring because we have juniors presenting on chemistry. It's not super fantastic. We don't have a whole Hollywood production crew. We don't have a whole bunch of writers. We don't have people who are awesome at framing video. and making sure that your head doesn't get chopped off because you're standing too close to the camera. It's not going to be awesome, okay? But it has to be learning. It has to be. That's what you're here for. You guys have spent your whole life hanging out together, for the most part. Am I right? How many of you were in this class with these same kids for now the 12th year? That's half the class or a little better. Okay? Guess what? The rest of your life, it's like 4 times longer than that. Some of these people you'll never see again after you leave here. There's a couple of kids in my class of 42 that I saw on graduation day and I haven't seen since. And we've had reunions. It's a small state. There's only so many schools you can go to when you go to college. And I haven't seen them. You have to help each other now. In order to help you with that, did everybody get their spreadsheets locked and unlocked? Did you get the cells that you can click in fixed? There was like, which ones was it? The ones with the 8, 9, and 1. Didn't want to let you type beside them? Did you get that fixed? It depends which version you downloaded, I think. Everybody got all that fixed. Spreadsheets are no problem. Doing rubrics on a spreadsheet is easy now. Okay. Next thing. We don't have very much time left. Does everybody have their Word document put into Edmodo so that those can be scored? Not hearing anybody dissenting. So, okay, fine. Next thing. Who's up next? And are you ready to go? And everybody doesn't go today, goes Wednesday. Very last thing before I let one more kid go. We should be okay on time. During this class period? Or are you supposed to be done before this class period?
Is you know that guy that was talking to us?
I thought that ASVAB was supposed to be over with. Or it didn't start until 9 or something. Okay. Well, you're going next time, whenever that is. And everybody that has a rubric for a kid that's already done needs to email it to them. Because, yes, Madison just got done. We'll use her for the example. Your rubric for Madison needs to be sent to Madison. Madison's job is going to be to take all 10 of those rubrics and put them into one spreadsheet, into one file. Do you know how to do that? I should show you, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? This is the part that freaks out my freshmen all the time, because they don't know that you can do that. They think I'm asking them to do something that's impossible. How many things have I asked you to do this year that you thought were really hard to start with and turned out they really weren't? About everything, right? Yeah. It turns out it's not that bad. There you go. And putting in that time and that effort will make you understand the information that's in the project. Holy slow projector. Okay. And here's what you need to do when it's your turn to put a whole bunch of spreadsheets together. Okay? Open. File. Open. All right. I have 3 spreadsheets open on the wall, don't I? I need to make them into one spreadsheet.
That's not it.
Psst. You're going to want to stop and turn your head this way, please. Come on.
I'm looking.
Yeah, but not everybody. So, here's the deal. I'm going to make these smaller so I can see the bottom of them, because that's super important. Quit it. All right. So, I named this one wrong, but and this one is Laddie's. Johnson underscore V. So if you put a name on the tab, it helps out a whole heck of a lot. It's okay. You can do it right now. And now here's the key part. Here's the really important, this is, oh my God, this is so easy, it's unreal. See when I grab Laddie's thing right here? I grab the tab. If I pull it over here next to this Witchman tab,
Oh, you can add them all on.
you can put them all into one. So Madison can take all of your stuff, which should have your name on it, by the way, and she can drop them in here. So Madison can have, all of these are going to say Maddie up on the top, right? But down on the bottom, they should say your name. So Madison's going to have one of these that says Laddie or Johnson V. The one that you guys did, put your name at the bottom of it. And then when Madison opens them all up and drops them in here, she's going to have our class roll right here.
And that's your...
And then I know that you gave her the score, and I click on it and I can see what you did.
They'll save it and all them.
And then she knows. Yep, she's going to save them all, and she's going to turn that in so that I can open it.
Hey, how many points is this worth? Is it only worth like 50?
Yeah.
How did I get like an 82 then?
You got 82% of 50. Or you got 61% of 50 or whatever, and then I still got to add that 9 in there or whatever you get out of that. 9 or a 0. And does that make sense to everybody?
How do you open another one?
Just open. You can open like 41 of them.
How?
Just open it.
No, it's not working. Like the one's already graded.
Yeah. Go to File. Go to Open. Anybody else struggling with this?
Open it up. Now what?
Shrink it a little and put your name down there.
What am I doing down there? Here?
Yeah.
I can't.
Double click on Sheet. Sheet 1. Yep, right there. Yep.
Okay.
Now, send it to her. Send that to Aurora.
What you need, Nick?
Can you go to File, Send an email?
Can
I think so. My Mac does.
I? No. We cannot.
Share. Via email. There you go. And it's going to turn it into an attachment, and then all you have to do is finish the email part. Everybody good?
Stop! It says, no, I can't. It says you need to create a Microsoft or Microsoft
Okay.
Outlook.
And that's because you're not set up right. So you can kill that. And make sure you save this.
Okay.
And then go over to your email. And start an email to Aurora. So, did everybody send to Aurora, Laddie, and Madison?
I'm getting there.
All right. This is the one that you did for somebody else?
No, I just want to try doing a new one. Like,
Okay.
Below that, it says, send to this email address. You click on that, and then you push send.
I'm down, Brady.
Oh?
But it said it Bree said it wouldn't go because she hadn't set up Microsoft Outlook.
Alright, so then I go protect this sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3, 4, 6, 1 is 3 was before.
That's how the one working is.
I go to
I'm sorry.
format, right?
My fault, sorry.
And you're going to want to unprotect your sheet first.
We found Matt.
And now you're going to want to highlight
Who's Matthew?
cells. Which cells do you want to unprotect?
How do you protect?
All of these.
Grab that little bar right there and pull it left.
Lonnie, what's your email?
Wow. Okay, now do it.
Hey, why is Madison?
The 8, 9, and 1 won't let you type in them. Correct? Yeah, that one.
It does.
It does now because it's unlocked. So you should hit your shift key and hit your down arrow key twice.
You better hope I'm right.
No, hold your shift. Down arrow twice.
Hey,
4160.
Mad Dog.
Okay, you have a bad habit. You double click in all the cells. You only have to click once. Now hold shift and down arrow twice.
What's last?
What in the heck are you doing? Wake up. Holy cats. Your arrow keys do not work. They are not turned on. Okay, so
Oh, stupid, guys.
Buddy, what'd you say?
those 3 need to be unlocked. So that's where you need to go to home and then format. And then we'll see how there's a box around the padlock on lock cells. Hit that again.
This one?
Yep. Now when you go back there and you point at format and you just look, there's no box around the lock, so don't touch it. That's what you want. They're not locked. Now you can go to review and protect your sheet and it should behave itself.
Hey, guys, stop sending me
Okay.
stuff. Don't worry.
So I have
Now,
to do that for every one?
no, just do this for your blank one.
Okay.
And then save it and then just keep reopening that blank one every time.
Oh, okay.
So when you do this for another kid, or you're doing for yourself, right?
Yeah, I have the other one.
Okay.
Right.
For-
I don't think I did that part right.
Save this one and put blank at the front or blank at the back or both places or whatever. Some place where you're going to know, hey, this is a blank one, don't mess with this one. And then first thing you do, every time you open it, you do a file save as. Give it a different name. Your blank one will always be fine.
I got a question.
You have about 6 or 7 minutes class because that bell seems to ring just a little early, I think. Yeah.
If you all put them in the same document, like the same spreadsheet, can you just send to everybody and they can click on the thing?
No. No. Because we don't want you sending the score that you gave to Madison to Austin.
But it's all the same one.
It's all the same project. It's not all the same kid. You're not making any sense at all here.
Okay, since they're all on the same one, you know, like mine.
Yours, yes.
Then you got Aurora's and Madison.
No. 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 No.
Mine.
No. 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 That makes it easier for you. But you can't send everybody else's scores to everybody else. Because it's not Austin's business what score you gave to the 3 kids that went today. That's a privacy thing. Other last minute questions before class gets over?